This local sports report is presented in partnership with Bridgewater Country Club, a proud supporter of your Fort Erie Meteors. Open to the public Monday to Friday in the summer months and Thursday to Saturday in the winter months, Bridgewater offers a first-class dining experience with delicious food, handcrafted cocktails, and a warm, welcoming atmosphere. It's also the perfect venue for weddings, celebrations, and special events. Book your reservation today by calling 905-871-2400 or by visiting BCCGolf.ca. Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the Leisure Plex here in Fort Erie on a special night at the Leisure Plex. Circleback Foundation night for the Fort Erie Meteors, with proceeds from tonight's game going to the foundation. Fort Erie looking to snap a losing streak and get back into the win column after a tough weekend last weekend. Facing Caledonia for the third time this season. They're 0-2 against the Corvairs coming into tonight. Fort Erie, Caledonia, Circleback Foundation night from the Leisure Plex. Face-off is next on 519 Sports. And good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the Leisure Plex here in Fort Erie. A special night for the Fort Erie Meteors and their Circleback Foundation night here in Fort Erie. And right off the rip, it's a breakaway in. Tonelli scores! It's a Circleback Tonelli time! And $600 to the foundation right off the rip. 10 to go on the power play. Gallo to the far side into the slot. Tipped on goal. 1-2 saves made by Finn Moffitt to keep it out. And around behind the goal. He's hammered from behind. That's going to draw a scrum. Poirier going right after it in the far corner. Massive hit on Nickerson from behind. The Mets don't like it. They'll take exception to it. And here we go down in the corner. Back up top to the point. Material gather. He's got Cressman, far side, one-timer Schmidt, it's under the pad of Fletcher, and here we go after the whistle again. Everything's coming undone down in the Corvair zone, and this one's less than 5 minutes in already. Donald skating in on the near side circle, far side has Schmidt, high slot, passes off, back to him, Donald, one-timer! Oh, what a save by Fletcher! He robs Tate Donald, and we stay 1-0. Back up jump to the point. It'll be deflected out. Could be a breakaway here for Hunter Coley. Coley in short-handed. Bouncing puck settles it down. What a play. Coley! He scores! Hunter Coley, what an effort! Individual short-handed, and Fort Erie's up 2. He'll curl back around on the half boards. Up top at the blue line, works it in for O'Farrell. O'Farrell gets leveled. Massive hit by Fernandez, the defenseman of the Corvairs. Face-off will come down inside the Corvairs zone. Back to the blue line. Masterson skating in. Schmidt, one-timer, getting across his Fletcher. And he makes the save and hangs on. 19 seconds to go now on the power play. At center. 3 men into the zone for Caledonia. Here comes a shot in the slot. Score! Jack Gallo rips it home, and he's cut the lead in half. 2-1. Power play set to expire. Near side pass. Oh, my goodness, what a save! Tonelli looks to the rafters as he's denied his 14th of the season. Maverick Fletcher. Highway robbery with the left hand, keeps it 2-1. So we can bring Meteors hockey to you tonight. Van Plu holds it in. He'll pass it up top. Here's Donald. Shot, score! Oh, Donnie! Tate Donald's third of the year is an absolute rip. And it's 3-1 Meteors. On the hash mark, Sam Tonelli. Back down low. It'll be pulled out. Coley. Donald. Curling in Adamo. High slot. Fires. Dribbles by. In behind Fletcher. Score! It found a way, bouncing over the shoulder of Maverick Fletcher. And Danny Adamo is going to get credit with another one. A power play goal for Fort Erie. Something they've needed all night long, and it's big-time insurance. 4-1 Mets. So hopefully get to see Greenwald next weekend. We'll see. What a hit at center. Both go flying.
as Poirier got all of Fernandez. Tap pass out front. Now it's going to be a 2-on-1 for Fort Erie. Could be a breakaway. It's Kerr back for Adamo. Stopped by Fletcher, and he's able to squeeze it. As the final seconds will tick down, Fort Erie going to knock off the Caledonia Corvairs on a night that is bigger than hockey here in front of a packed barn at the Leisure Plex. On Circleback Foundation night, Fort Erie walking away with a 4-1 win over division rival Caledonia.
Trent Valancourt. Trent, your first year in Fort Erie.
Yeah.
First off, game aside, what does it mean for you to be a part of an organization like Fort Erie?
I mean, this organization's unreal. I love the group, love the coaches. Everything's just so great, and I can't be happier to be here.
Also off the ice tonight, a game bigger than hockey. What did it mean to you guys in that room to play in front of these fans tonight for the Circleback Foundation?
It's just unreal to play for the community. You know, everyone comes here, supports us, and we're so proud to get the dub for the community.
On the ice tonight, you guys played great, I thought. What did you feel? How did it look out there?
Yeah, it was just work ethic. The boys were working hard all game and, just going at it and came out on top.
Meteors assistant coach Anthony Passero with me. Anthony, obviously a game much bigger than hockey tonight. Take me through it. It's been weeks of planning. What did you like tonight?
I just loved it. I think our game was fitting for what the cause was. 3 weeks ago, we challenged our guys with raising money and selling tickets for their own game, and they all got to their number, exceeded the number, which is pretty cool. And then coming in here tonight, I mean, the rink was pretty packed. It was pretty loud, and just proud of our group. Power play closed it out there at the end, and it was just a really fun night.
What does the Circleback Foundation mean to you personally and also this organization?
Yeah, it's just something I learned about in the last few years in a golf tournament I played in, and then the closer we got with them, we realized like we're from the same neighborhood. We know a lot of people that are family with them, and it really hits home because it matters to everybody. I mean, the reason this happened is because Adam June, a Fort Erie local, he passed away 9 months after he was diagnosed, and it was just too late. And I think the whole cause is to get it out there and make people aware that you do have to go get screened, and it's something that we talk about in here, and it's been important. And I think this hockey game really made it feel even more important.
A little bit of extra buzz in the building tonight. You could tell. First shift of the game, Sam Tonelli puts a goal in 14 seconds. What did that mean?
He's just a special kid. It just makes sense. I mean, we started him so we could say his name and the crowd can go nuts, and then all of a sudden, 8 seconds later, he's going 100 miles an hour down the ice. I mean, if they opened the end wall, I think he would have went right out to the parking lot. So just proud of him. He's a great kid. He deserves it, and that's him. That's Sammy.
And what do you want to say to the community after a night like tonight?
Yeah, you guys are great. We love you guys. We think our special games are a little more special than other places, and it's only because of you. So the rink was loud. The kids were crazy. People yelling at us on the bench. We love it. I think Caledonia loved it too. I would like to say Caledonia was very willing to do whatever we wanted tonight. They wore other jerseys. They just said, whatever you guys need, we'll do because it's a bigger cause. So I would really like to thank Painter and Jaker over there.